second straight Mountaineer coach, by the way, to coach their Big 12 opener against Oklahoma. Mike Carey, back in 2012, also made his Big 12 debut against Oklahoma. Of course, it wasn't his first season then. Oklahoma in the visiting anthracite uniforms. They win the toss, or they win the tip, and away we go. West Virginia in the gold. There's Maddie Williams with a touch, the top of the key. Swing a right wing, catch and shoot for Anna Llanusa, and Llanusa lights it up from beyond the arc.
Well, Llanusa making a rare start tonight, comes in and drains a three right away.
Starting five for West Virginia, what we usually see. We talked about Madison Smith and Quinterly in the open. Kylie Blackston, Kyle Watson, Jayla Hemingway. Rounding out the top, the starting five. Hemingway has it stolen from her. Player lost his shoe in the backcourt to the rack. Anna Llanusa with 5 early points for Oklahoma. You met Llanusa, Maddie Williams, and Taylor Roberts. We talked with them in the open. Liz Scott, Nevaeh Tott round out that 5.
Oklahoma will play a variety of zones. They started a man.
Madison
and a shot from Madison Smith. That was a huge three.
Big three from Madison Smith. West Virginia back to within 2. We have a foul after the play.
Yeah, away from the ball, so West Virginia is going to retain possession here.
That's Maddie Williams picking up her first.
And there was a foul away, so West Virginia has a chance to make this possibly a 5 or a 6-point play.
If you're Coach Baranczyk, not the kind of foul you want so far from the basket, and after an opposing make.
They want to make it a track meet. They want to get up and down and fly down, and they also want to pound the boards. They're a very good rebounding team, but they want to do that.
Steal for Kylie Blackston. West Virginia back in transition. Kyle Watson.
West Virginia, not good, but great transition defense. They have to have that,
3.
And they need to match the physicality of Oklahoma. They're going to beat you down the floor.
Taylor Robertson with a lob. Llanusa, the secret weapon today for Oklahoma.
Wow.
Well, the time we talked about Williamson and Robertson, Anna Llanusa playing in the Big 12 for the first time in over 1,000 days. She's had a lot of injury issues the last 2 years. Smith to the hole, and Madison Smith converts for West Virginia. So it's all Anna Llanusa and Madison Smith. Liz Scott with a touch, the top of the key. She'll drive against Blackston. In and out. Well, how did that one fall?
Oh, boy, bad break for West Virginia.
J.J. Quinterly comes back to help Madison Smith. From the free throw line, Quinterly. Good to see her get it going early for West Virginia. That's going to bode well for the Mountaineers today.
Well, that's one thing about J.J. Quinterly. She can create her own shot, and she gets such elevation when she shoots.
Liz Scott feeling it. Liz Scott with a 3 from the top of the key. Liz Scott with 10 threes this season. That was her 11th. A lob in from Smith, taken away. 4th turnover for West Virginia. Back in transition, onto the basket. Too easy for Maddie Williams. 10 to shoot. Quinterly drives, kicks. Watson for 3, and she airballs it.
Somebody has to break down for West Virginia and stop the ball.
A catch and shoot for Robertson, and if she can hit from Westover, that's not a good sign for West Virginia.
Not at all. West Virginia's going to have to tighten up more, but what a great offensive team Oklahoma has.
Madison Smith has been hot today. Had a seam, and Madison Smith takes this one to the window. West Virginia needs to get her going early on. Nevaeh Tott with space. Offline. They find the basket. Quinterly throws it off Williams. Every time I look and see her, I look away and she's somewhere completely different. Smith will pop a 3 from the right wing. Heat check. Madison Smith. Nevaeh Tott drives offline. Crashing the boards. It's the Big 12 6th Player of the Year, Skylar Vann.
Well, in their man-to-man, that's fine, but West Virginia is going to have to get a body on the body inside.
They lead the series 14-10, 25 meetings between these two teams. Today is meeting number 25. Last time an epic double overtime win for Oklahoma in Norman. Maddie Williams again. Only 4 points for her. It doesn't seem like it because she's been everywhere for this team. Quinterly off balance leaner. A miss there. But a steal from J.J. Quinterly. And Quinterly takes it back in for West Virginia. Baranczyk today about where they were with the rotations. They thought they would take them the entire non-conference slate to figure that out, and they said they're still not really figured out where they are in rotations. No. Field a moment ago, they've missed the last 4. 50% from the line. The second, she converts it. Madison Smith already in double figures, working off the pick. Strong take and a rejection. Kirsten Johnson got a hand in front of that one. Van ahead to Aubrey Jones. Cross-court pass. Robertson hit. No call, and she got the friendly bounce. Abby Diggs through the defender. Another swat for Johnson. Diggs gets it back. She'll go to the line.
Well, Taylor Robertson, she was shooting before the game started, and I was surprised when she missed.
Diggs on the first. Alan Reynolds. Final minute of the first, West Virginia, but the Buccaneer can make this a single-digit game. Samuel looks inside, gets it back on a tip, and a foul call. Taylor sinks the rock. Converts both. So a couple big makes for Savannah Samuel. It's an 8-point game. Number 20, Oklahoma. They are 7-3 in their last 10 Big 12 openers. And they're going to play this as close as they can. 5-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Inside 10 to shoot. Kennedy Tucker finds Robertson up top. Watson knocks her off the ball. 2 to shoot. Robertson from a long way downtown. I don't know how she hit that off-balance look. And that big-time bucket at the end of the first quarter for Taylor Robertson. Knocked off the dribble.
That's why she has the second most threes, and certainly Robertson is the one that really leads it. I mean, the distance doesn't factor in at all. She puts it up from anywhere. That's her 479th career three. 479.
West Virginia ball to start the second. Madison Smith looks up with J.J. Quinterly, some space inside. Quinterly takes it to the rack, and a nice lay-in for Quinterly. Pretty finger roll. Out of the basket, another look for Maddie Williams. Nichols hauls it in. Looks for help from the free throw line. Off the miss, Blackston back to the rack. Kylie Blackston scoops it up.
Nice job by Blackston to get that offensive rebound.
Mountaineers back within single digits. Maddie Williams off the back iron. West Virginia going to have to do that more often, limiting Oklahoma to 1 shot per possession. Quinterly will pop a 3, and Quinterly hits at the top of the key. Scores table, make sure they got it right. Oklahoma inbounds. Llanusa, mid-range look for Maddie Williams. And she can't convert.
No, Maddie Williams usually hits those too.
Quinterly steps around the defender, mid-range J. She sticks it. 5 straight for Quinterly. West Virginia back to within 4.
Boy, Quinterly really feeling it here.
Mountaineers on a 7-0 run in the last minute.
Good help on defense.
Llanusa turns the corner. Lost the handle on it. Gets it back. Too much space for Ana Llanusa to operate. Watson thinking the same thing. Watson long. Blackston grabs it. Goes strong, and Skylar Van. Blackston misses. She hits this time. Either Quinterly or Smith on the floor. Strong take, Nevaeh top, throws it away, looking for Culleton. Back in transition come the Mountaineers. Hemingway on a feed from Smith. 3-point game, West Virginia. Feeling it here at the Coliseum against number 20, Oklahoma. Mid-range look. And that is why Skylar Van. Todd tries to strip it. Can't do it. Diggs inside against Culleton. Good defense for Beatrice. Culleton standing her ground. Todd leads the run out. Llanusa with a baseline jumper.
Just caught that and shot it. Wow. Llanusa really showing herself tonight. Really good job by her early on.
Smith will try and hit another 3 from the... Peloton's pass thrown away. Watson, another steal for West Virginia. 9 turnovers for the Sooners. Hemingway lays it in, and it's a...
West Virginia doing a nice job on the defensive end.
Oklahoma finding out what life on the road is like in the Big 12. Van lobs it in. Llanusa turnaround off the window. Now Oklahoma's hit 4 of their last 5. Catch. Hemingway launches. Peloton scoops it up easily. Maybe a little too quick on the shot clock.
West Virginia didn't have anybody on the boards.
Robertson will turn the corner. Gets it back. Llanusa feeling hot, steps into it. She's hit, and she'll shoot.
The one thing that I think Coach P has to like, Quinterly doesn't look like she's picking up the...
Make it 15 for Llanusa, going for 16. Yeah, 16 as she was... Makes the first 2. Here's the third. Doesn't get the members only bounce. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and that's what she'll have to settle for. West Virginia's trying to get back within 1 possession. Nice take to the hole for J.J. Quinterly. And I think this is the potential people have seen in J.J. Quinterly all season as she can start in this game for the first time. Robertson under the basket. Peloton has a tip loose. Still loose. Quinterly gets it. West Virginia with a 2-on-1. Scott, strong defense. And Quinterly at the line for 2. Knocks down the first. Llanusa's got 16. Mountaineers within 1.
Coach Morentek for Oklahoma knows about Danny Nichols' ability to shoot. Every time she touches it, somebody right in her face.
Catch for Smith, and she's fouled shooting the 3. With 2 fouls, and that's been a big catalyst here. Smith ties us at 42. This to give West Virginia the lead. Mountaineers lead. All 3 for Madison Smith. And the West Virginia lead, 44-42.
It looked early on like there was a chance that West Virginia might fold, but boy, have they really picked it up.
First lead of the game for West Virginia. Llanusa, cross-court pass. Robertson, 2 open. Offline, a rare miss. Rather, Jones with a miss. I'm sorry. Inside, it's Raina Scott. Turn around, it's in and out. West Virginia with the lead in the ball. Smith kicks it to the wing. Quinterly launches for 3. Yes! J.J. Quinterly with a season high. The Mountaineers on an 11-0 run.
She has really put the Mountaineers on her back here.
And an offensive foul away from the play. So the Mountaineers taking advantage of the foul. They're on an 11-0 run in the last 2 minutes plus. That's a 15 foul, by the way, for Oklahoma. Smith will launch from beyond the free throw line. Doesn't go. Tanner Robertson with it in her hands.
When she crosses half court, you better pick her up.
Llanusa with a head fake, behind the back dribble. Llanusa, strong take. Smith taking the school on that one.
Play.
What a move.
Yes.
47-44, West Virginia can hold for the last shot. Shot clock a second inside the game clock. A 47-point first half for West Virginia. It's been the guards. Quinterly with 21. Smith with 16. 5 to shoot. Quinterly, step back jumper. Offline, ripped down by Llanusa. Llanusa from half court. Good if it goes to tie it, and it's high.
I didn't know that thing. It might look like it might drop in when you hit it.
I thought it was going to. That's kind of why I left it hanging there. I thought it was going to hit the top of the backboard and then carry him in. Juice is always flowing for Madison Smith as she finds Jayla Hemingway. Blackson at the top of the key. Finds Quinterly. 8 to shoot. Smith. She'll try. This is wide.
Madison Smith really no rhythm on that shot that time down.
Robertson doesn't usually need rhythm. A miss there. Scott crashes the boards. Scott pulls Oklahoma to within 1.
Now West Virginia can't forget what got him there too.
Lob to Kyle Watson, and Watson drains a long deuce. Nice slip under the basket for Llanusa. Good feed. Hemingway turns the corner. Hemingway goes hard.
Everything but the finish.
Yeah. 90% of the way there, but no finish. Oklahoma looking to take the lead here on this trip. Williams turnaround jumper, and the Sooners back on top. Quinley one off a career high. Goes inside, it's thrown away. Scott with a steal. Back in transition. Nothing inside for Todd. Crossover. Scott. Hard to the rim. Sooners on a 6-0 run in the last minute. Hemingway can't hit. From the free throw line, Quinley sinks one. Mountaineers can take the lead here. Danny Nichols does exactly that. It's exactly the spark you look for in Danny Nichols. Mountaineers back up one. A drive for Llanusa. Off the iron, and he gets the friendly roll.
Boy, Llanusa's so smooth when she drives. Sooners back in the zone now again.
Nichols finds Watson wide open in the corner, and Watson drains it.
Kyle Watson's really been working on that outside shot.
The fifth lead change so far today. Space for Madison Smith. Stops. Floater off the window and out.
Boy, tough break on that shot.
It looked like it was going to fall. Robertson from the corner. Why not? She's hit from everywhere. Is going to have to take some notice for Anna Llanusa. Maddie Smith for three. Madison Smith. Skylar Vann out of the basket. Tipped. Good deflection for West Virginia.
That pass was telegraphed. West Virginia all over it.
They've been getting so many stops on those deflected passes inside. Blackston for the lead. She's fouled.
So those saw the contact, called the foul.
Blackston, a 63% shooter from the line this year. To tie it at 60. This crowd has been into it all game. They sense what is at stake here for West Virginia. Maddie Williams drives, blocked by Blackston, and Blackston picks. So Maddie Williams can untie this game for the line, a 78% shooter. The reigning Big 12 player. She does get the loose ball to the corner. Here's a three. Too strong. Watson follows.
Boy, a couple good looks. Well, West Virginia really, Blackston, she doesn't give up. If it's tipped once and she doesn't get it, she keeps going back.
Steal from her in 7 of 12 games this season. 8th lead change. West Virginia gets steal some minutes here for Kyle Watson. Jayla Hemingway back in. Williams drives, fouled on her way in. Sooners are 5 of 7. Williams spins, launches, make it 5 of 8. No better to wear anthracite in cold country. And we're tied on the make from Matt. Williams has it forced ahead. Van turnaround jumper. Llanusa crashes the glass. There she comes crashing in the back door.
Well, there was no box out. Everybody just ran to the board, and she just followed them in, got the ball, and stuck it back.
24 points from Anna Llanusa. And 10 of 11 from the field, as you see. Mountaineers down 3, coming up in the final minute of the third. Hemingway knocked off the dribble, gets it back with space. Floater doesn't go. She doesn't roll a foul either.
But Jayla's had a tough day driving to the basket.
Williams in traffic. Van dumps it back inside. Turnaround jumper from the free throw line. Williams sinks it.
The amount of confidence that she turned around and shot that with.
She's got 15. Llanusa's got 25 to lead Oklahoma. Sooners on a 6-0 run in the last minute.
West Virginia needs to stop here in this last 29 seconds.
Sooners by 5, their biggest lead in a while. Shot clock is off. Inside 10. Williams against Watson. Good strong take from Maddie Williams. She's had a good finish to this quarter. Quinterly inside half court. Good if it goes. And it's strong. They got 18 out of Tynese Martin, 16 for Lene Montgomery. Mountaineers won that day 87-73. Back to action here. Can West Virginia pull a similar feat? Maddie Williams continues what she did in the third quarter. West Virginia needs a shot in a big way. Just 26% shooting from the field the third quarter. That's not going to get it done. Llanusa cross court wide open for Jones. Starting to get away from West Virginia.
It is.
Mountaineers could use a big shot here. Madison Smith has provided a few of those today. So is Quinterly. Quinterly strikes again.
Boy, what a big basket.
Mountaineers back within 9. Skylar Van.
Shooters coming off the bench. And again, what they do is come in and just keep everything, status quo until the big guns really start in.
So much firepower all up and down this Oklahoma roster. Skylar Van. 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. Another 3. West Virginia trying to conserve as much clock as possible, down 15. Madison Smith looking for a look. Blackston fouled, and Skylar Van.
We talk about going into Big 12 play. You can see that West Virginia at some point in time down the road that probably will hurt West Virginia.
Todd skips it. Take it away, Danny Nichols. Wide open breakaway, and Nichols finishes. 3 on Aubrey Jones for Oklahoma. A 3 pulls West Virginia back within single digits. Smith drives. 10-point game.
West Virginia back in the zone. Make sure you know where the shooters are if you're going to play that zone. But West Virginia.
And 6 threes for Robertson her last game. They're going to go to the other three-point artist. They'll reverse it back to Robertson. Another 3! This goes to show you how potent and how diversified this offense is.
Yeah, exactly.
Smith finds space, works the crease. 23 for Smith. One off a career best. On the other end, Van with an answer.
Run. Nobody attacking the boards either.
On to Llanusa.
That's what shooters do.
Williams drives, follows his shot. Put back for Williams.
But quite frankly, West Virginia played them a lot tougher than the score will indicate.
We're finding out now just how deep Oklahoma is.
Yes, exactly.
Sooners on an 8-0 scoring run the last 2.5 minutes. Mountaineers haven't scored in over 2:20.
West Virginia trying some traps at half court.
Mountaineers average 62 points a game this season. Game with 5 or more threes. Saved right to Robertson. Onto the basket. Wide open look for Kennedy Tucker.
To deepen the conference play.
Llanusa has been a revelation today. Well, for himself in his maybe television debut. Season-ending injury in just their 10th game of last season. They might brand themselves the Magnificent Seven, baby. Danny Nichols with the stripe. Oklahoma at home for a 2-game homestand. They'll host Baylor on Tuesday, and then Sunday against Iowa State, a week from Sunday. Off the back iron for Nichols.
This league is going to be really interesting to follow all year.
West Virginia hits the road for a pair January 4th. That's Wednesday at Iowa State, and then at Kansas State on Saturday. Kennedy Tucker lobs it in for Van. Tucker will try the 3. And an out. Right now, the drama is whether or not Oklahoma's going to wind up with 100. Career high already for Quinterly, and she adds to it with 27 now. This is the kind of game Coach Plitzowine and the Mountaineers have been looking for out of J.J. Quinterly all season. And they average West Virginia scoring above their season average points per game, but you're right. Hard to keep up with the firepower of Oklahoma. Williams, turnaround Jay.
Just
two more from Maddie Williams.
How easy does she make that look?
24 for her. Robertson with 18. Over the last 2 years, Oklahoma 19-2, and Williams and Robertson each have 15. This is going to be 20-2. Watson off the miss. Williams across half court. They don't need to take another shot. Second straight year, Jenny Baranczyk is going to win her Big 12 opener. Oklahoma's going to go to 11-1, showing why they're the number 20th ranked team in the country with a 98-77 win over West Virginia. The Mountaineers fall to 9-3, despite career high 28 points from J.J. Quinterly and another strong effort from Madison Smith.